judge that Jade Mike Tyson then said, and I quote, "You can remove a man from the jungle, but you cannot remove the jungle from the man." This is my case here in the UK. You see what I posted here? There are dustbins. There you have about 3 sets, but normally it's about 5 or 6 with different colors. First of all, you have the first for the organic. Then you have the second one for plastics. You have another one for cartons. Then you have the fourth one for recycler, things that are recyclable. Then the fifth one is your guiding waste. And how did you get this bin? You have to go to the council. And because you have to pay every month, it's compulsory. It comes to you in your council tax every month. So if you lack this bin, you just go to the council and they'll give you. But we only ask for 3 because we really have no guiding waste to throw away. And we also don't do a lot of plastics. So what we have is just to recycle. That's why we have 3. But in some houses, like I said, it could be up to 5. And you pay as you have this dustbin. So why am I making this video? I've lived in Spain for so many years and I enjoyed a lot of things in Spain. The social aspect of the average Spanish man is top notch. On Friday, you keep hearing music coming from the car parks of different houses. And if you look closely, there's somebody doing barbecue somewhere. It could be chicken, hot dog, or even sheeps, The Spanish man like the children of sheep so much, they call it obefa. Wow. Because they believe that the younger, the more vitamin it has. But today's video is not to talk about Spain, the most loved country in the world. I will find another time to talk about Spain. But today is to talk about the UK. And the things that dread me most here in the UK. First of all, the weather. It is almost always raining. People here go to work raining, wet, soak and wet when they get to work, and they come back soak and wet. I could not get over it. It's something that I dread so much. Another thing that I dread here in the UK is the antisocial behavior. Even in my place of work, I've known a lot of people for about more than a year that I'm close with. No, your colleagues, some have come and gone, but at least the few ones that have really stayed about more than a year. And you know what? You come in to work and you see somebody in the reception, you say hi, hello, and he or she feels unconcerned. So one day I was forced to ask, and they say you don't have to. There's no need. You just pass. That's it. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to say hello. Originally, I'm an African, and we were told while we were growing up, you passed somebody you know and you don't say hello, it's disrespect. But here, it's the opposite. Somebody like, you passed it looks like you. What is wrong with this guy? Why is he telling me hello? Why is he trying to be friendly or social? You see, here they have this antisocial behavior that I dread too much. It's just you alone and nobody else. It was even here that I got to know that you have a space 2 meters before the COVID came. That 2 meters is your space. And if a man comes in and says, hello, how are you doing? He is considered as being weird or rude at most. Well, that's the English culture. I have gone to the shopping mall, gone into a sports shop, and you ask the lady at the tail, I like these trainers, but do you have other colors? Without raising her head, she will just say, everything we'll put there. That means if you can't find it on the shelf, then that's it. But in Spain, the lady at the tail can also come to you, suggest other markers, other colors that they have, even though they don't have that. At best, she will go to the store, the warehouse, and get what you want for you. And if she cannot get it, she will make some suggestion. This color is good, but what about this? Try it on. Let's see. And she will try as much as possible to sell this product to you. And at the end of the day, she might convince you that this color is even better than the color that you want. But in UK, poof, there's that antisocial behavior. These are other things that I have tried to get used to, and I'm coping. But there is one thing I have always failed that I think I will never get used to it, and that's the dustbin. In Spain, we have at the end of your street, you have this big underground dustbin that you can go anytime, any day, whether it's 12 o'clock in the night, you just go there, open the lid, and throw your bin in. Any time of the day, you go there and you do it. In Spain, normally I come back very early in the morning, about 6, 7. I will rush in, take my bath, then I take the bin and throw them away. That's what I do. It becomes part of me. But yeah, like I said, every house has a bin or bins in front of the house. And when I came, I'll tell you the story that happened when I came. I was shocked to my bones, shocked to my marrows. I made the mistake of flying in on Thursday nights. And according to here in the UK, the dustbin are picked once every week, and that's on Thursday. So after the airport, it was beautiful. I like the airport. Since it was the first time, I was advised to take a taxi because you might not really know the train, where to come down and board again to do the boarding of the train. Then the bus might be too slow for you since it's at night. Just take a taxi so that you just come straight home and you rest for the long journey. So I took a taxi. I asked the driver, can I sit in the front? I said, okay, no problem, because that's going to sit behind. No, I want to sit in the front. I'll be watching what you're doing and what you're not doing. Don't forget, I drove taxi for about 10 years. So driving here, I'm curious to so I sat at the front. As we were driving past the street, I just saw those beans all over the place, full to the brim. So we're even falling off. Everywhere dustbin, everywhere. I look left, dustbin, look right, dustbin, center, dustbin. I told myself, my God, how dirty this country is. Where am I going into now? God Almighty. When in Spain, every night the streets are clean with soap and water. Every night. Sometimes you come out in the morning in Spain, you say, rain not follow. Where water full ground? Now the water will take clean last night. So as we were driving, I was looking everywhere. Dirty. I thought maybe the airport is in industrial area, so they have not really come to pick their thing. Maybe they will do it in the morning. I said, okay. Then we took the expressway, the motorway. Then we now enter. About 20 or 30 minutes later, we were in the town that I was supposed to go, And we were passing through the street. The same thing. Dustbin. And when the driver finally dropped me, he said, this is the house, according to your postcode. I looked at the house, God Almighty. The dustbin were so much that I have to push them aside to be able to enter the house. Because what they do is, when it's time to pick the dustbin, they bring them to the sidewalk, or is it pathway, They bring them to the sidewalk from the little space that they have in front of the house. Houses here have little or no space in front. And they will have all the space that you can imagine behind. That is another thing that's funny in United Kingdom. I just don't know who asked them or who taught them that the back of the house needs more space than the front of the house. Well, I don't know where that logic is from. Up till now, I'm still trying to reason the logic behind their actions. You see a very beautiful house, there's no space in front. All the space are in back. I asked a friend of mine who is an English guy. He said years back, England was very poor. So what happened? Most people cultivated potato at the back of their house, vegetable at the back of their house, can also have a little husbandry. You know what I mean? So that was why they have a space behind the house. I said, okay. So back to the story. I waved the basura to be able to pass and ring the bed. As I ring the bell, my guy that I came to see, he came out. Hi, friend. We we greeted each other, and he urged me into the house. Prepared me a warm tea because it was raining. Imagine when the basuras are all out and now rain, how messy it will be. The first thing I asked is, why is the dustbin everywhere like this? Are the dustbin guys, are they on strike or what? He said, no. He said they will pick them very early in the morning. That is why we bring them out on Thursday nights. He said that is why, according to the culture here, you mostly do fish. Fish and chips is one of their stable menu or meal. He said, so you mostly do fish and chips on Thursday so that they will pick it up. I said, So let's jump a little bit front. After a year later, and I have my own apartment. I got my bin. But I tell you what, I've never really gotten how to get this bin for so many times. On one occasion, they rejected it because I put a broken dustpan in the recycled bin. It was one of those that they have marked that they don't take. In another case, they rejected it because of wood. I had this wood that I cut off at the back of the house. They didn't take it. Then the organic of a thing, it should be used with black paper bag and nothing else. I didn't know what's happened. I've prepared it, taken it outside, ready for them. I think somebody was passing a can of beer, he threw it in, and because of that can of beer, they did not take it. And funny enough, if you forget to bring your bin out, once they have come to pick it, even though you rush and take the bin to them, they will not. So if you are one of those that live in UK, please teach me how to be able to get used to this bin of a thing. I have tried as much as possible, gone to the council where I was even given a calendar of when they come and when they don't come. Like in my place, they carry the organic and the plastic every fortnight, every 2 weeks. Then the recycle and the plant another 2 weeks interval, like that. Sometimes I will bring out the organic, thinking it's the organic that they're going to pick, whereas it's the what do you call guiding waste. So it has been something that has really been. It's something that I want to learn. I want to learn, but I am finding it difficult to learn the process of taking your dustbin, and it will be accepted by the dustbin guys. And they do one thing. Once they have told you no, it's no. Even if they see a piece of paper. There was one time, if your dustbin overfull, they won't take it. There was one time I have to climb into the dustbin and begin to match it down so that it would not be full and be over the bin. So like I said before, this is my experience with the bin. I have gotten over the weather. Get a nice raincoat with a hat, plastic hat, and I'm good to go. For the anti-social behavior now, I don't greet. I just try to act as if I did not see you because that is what they want. About space of a thing, I'm still trying. Sometimes the guys I think I'm close to them that they would not mind. Still go close and have chat with them. So, my brother, my sister, every country has its peculiar characteristics. Some of them might look strange, funny, and ridiculous to you, but to the citizen, it's part of their life, and that is why it's important that you accept, that you learn the culture. Even though it looks weird to you, but as long as you are here, you have to learn. If not, people will look at you as the one that is weird, that is odd. So, this is INI TV and INI Expose. We are global and social commentators. Like what we said, We will be bringing you videos like this once a week, just for those of our subscribers who are interested in something that have to do with the social aspect of life. Well, anyway, we'll ask you to like and comment, and also subscribe to this channel. For our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most, as it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, bye bye, hasta la vista. Thank you.